Hello, Miss Julie. How are you
I'm
today?
good. Hi, Dawn. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
What are we talking about today?
We are going to talk about McCormick Ranch, and we're going to talk about today the not just the standard video, we do the neighborhood videos, but we're going to kind of talk about some pros and cons about McCormick Ranch. So that's really kind of what we're going to be chatting about today.
It's always good to know the good stuff, obviously, but the cons may be something that you would consider not moving, or maybe they're not so bad, but it's good to know like all the information.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If somebody asked me where they could find lakes, huge trees, miles of walking paths, but still be in the middle of Scottsdale,
McCormick Ranch would be the very first neighborhood I'd mention.
absolutely. It is Scottsdale's original master plan community, and honestly still has a personality that is really hard to find anywhere else.
But it's also an older neighborhood, so the question is, does it still hold up today?
And that is what we are going to be sharing today is what we genuinely love.
And a few things buyers should know before deciding if it's the right fit. Let's take
Let's
a look.
take a look. So one of the things that I love about this neighborhood is it doesn't feel cookie cutter.
Not at all. It has history. Most people don't realize that this was originally a working cattle and Arabian horse ranch before becoming one of Scottsdale's first master planned communities.
And today there are around 27,000 residents spread across different neighborhoods. So every section has its own feel.
And that's something buyers really appreciate. You can find everything from condos and patio homes to waterfront estates, all within the same community.
Yes. And price rise, there's quite a range too. Condos can start around 400,000, while some of the lakefront homes are into the several million dollars.
So also, I think a pro for this neighborhood is it's in the Central Scottsdale location. So you're kind of right in the middle, not far from Old Town, not far from North Scottsdale, and so it's kind of a good mix.
Exactly. You're close to Old Town, Fashion Square, Kierland, Scottsdale Quarter. Oh, and let's not mention those couple rides to the airports. Medical facilities are relatively close, all really within about 10 to 20 minutes away.
Yeah. So less time driving and more time actually enjoying what Scottsdale has to offer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Pro tip number two about McCormick Ranch. If you've watched our videos, you know that Scottsdale has plenty of beautiful desert landscaping.
But McCormick Ranch feels totally different. And as a designer, one of the first things I notice is all the mature trees, the lakes, the shade, the walking paths. It feels softer and it really actually does not feel like the desert very much.
Absolutely. And people actually use it. You see walkers, runners, cyclists, strollers. It's really a very active community.
Right. Pro number three.
Absolutely. You've got the railroad park, golf, pickleball, tennis, restaurants, walking trails.
And something buyers are always surprised by, the HOA is actually very reasonable compared to many newer Scottsdale communities.
Yes. So let's kind of flip the switch a little bit and kind of talk a little bit more about maybe not some of those desirable things.
Right.
And really the first one is because this is Scottsdale's original master plan community, the homes are a little bit older. But,
Yes.
no, of course, no neighborhood is perfect.
And because these homes are mostly built in the 70s and 80s, they often have lower ceilings, smaller closets, and floor plans that feel more compartmentalized. Um, Compared to some of the newer homes, the standard ceiling height now is 9 feet. A lot of these are 8 feet, and you know. that's just something you have with these homes.
Yes. But on the other side of that, a lot of these homes are being remodeled. So putting in some of those more modern, up-to-date touches. But
Mhm.
again, there are still some other ones that do need that updating.
Right. I actually love seeing the potential, but buyers should definitely budget for renovations if they're buying an original home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And kind of going along with just an older neighborhood, you do have something to consider is that some of the lots are smaller.
Mhm.
Um, so it's not that they're, the houses are right on top of each other, but there is smaller lots.
Closer together than what you'd find farther north instead of the oversized private lots. But the emphasis here is on the community and the green space, the shared green belt area.
Yes, which what people love about the community. But if you're looking for acres of privacy or expansive yards, acreages, things like that, this probably isn't the place for you.
Yeah. Con number three, traffic in schools. The other thing buyers should know, because it's a central neighborhood, traffic can really pick up, especially in the school year, and during winter visitor season.
Yes, and traffic along Hayden via Dave Ventura during rush hour or spring training, right? It's depending on where you buy, you fall into different Scottsdale unified school boundaries. So it's definitely worth checking out the schools.
Okay, well, final thoughts. So, who do you think McCormick Ranch is perfect for, Dawn?
So I think that someone who wants to live in McCormick Ranch is somebody who wants an established Scottsdale neighborhood, beautiful landscaping, great walking paths, potentially golfers, right? There is some golf communities around. So if that's what you're looking for, McCormick Ranch is definitely the place to be.
I completely agree. And if you appreciate homes with character and maybe don't mind putting your own personal touch on one, there's some incredible opportunities here.
Absolutely. And if you'd like to explore McCormick Ranch or compare it with neighborhoods like Gady Ranch, McDowell Mountain Ranch, or DC Ranch, we would love to help.
Thanks for watching.
We'll
We'll
see you in the next neighborhood.